What up YouTube, this is Woody coming back with another ride review. Today we are in Columbus, Ohio at the AM Expo. I'm so hungry and I'm so hot. And we're getting ready to do a ride review on the 2019 Husqvarna Vitpilen 701. This is a classy looking bike. Classy looking bike. I definitely like the looks of it so much. So much. It's got adjustable suspension right here. Right there. Just turn them. Turn them and go. And then the other 701 is the Vitpilen. People keep saying Vitpilen. And the only difference is the clip bars instead of clip-ons. And this right here, and that's what I don't like about it. That little, it's not on both sides, but I don't like it. I wonder if it'll come off. See, they all look the same. See that? And then see it without it. See it without it. See it without it. It looks so much better. So much better. I don't think you could remove the pegs if you wanted to go one up because it's holding on to the exhaust. These little kids.
Oh, you have to have a motorcycle license too. I got my driving license.
Well, I guess you don't run. You can't sweat your talk your way into riding. That's for sure. Dude, I love this bike. I like that one in the flat black. I definitely do. The flat black. And I'm ready to rock and roll. Stop talking to this kid. Let's go. This helmet says Cena on it. I wonder if he just added that. Maybe you got a package deal helmet with a because obviously it's a Husqvarna helmet. This is Cena on it. I don't know why. Anyway, let's get on it. Let's get on it. Seats high. I'll start off by saying I am 6'1", 200 pounds. I got a 36-inch inseam. I'm gonna check my battery. I'm getting close on my battery. If we make it to the end of this ride without the battery dying, it's going to be a miracle. Let's get riding. Let's get riding. Single cylinder. Sounds like a dirt bike. Sounds like a dirt bike, kinda. Been riding cruisers all day long, so I'm not used to my pegs being behind me. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Throwing your bike right out in the lane. Whew. Look at that thing bouncing all over the place. The ergonomics are oddly similar to my old bike, my bike. I ride a 2003 Yamaha YZF 600R. It's a dinosaur. But the ergonomics on this are oddly similar to my bike. The seat is hard. Gear indicator, temp gauge, tach, speedometer, fuel range. It says 0 miles per clock. Fuel tank. Fuel range 0 miles. They said that this thing will get I think he said 160 miles to a tank. It's got short levers on it, which is cool. So the clutch lever seems shorter than the brake lever, but we're going to stop at every single light. He said this is about a 20-minute ride, so it's going to be a significantly longer ride than the Harleys that I just got done riding. I rode a bunch of Harleys. If ride reviews are what you're into, you'll have to go check out my channel. I've got plenty of ride reviews on it. Oh yeah, your Honda sounds awesome. This got Agrapovich exhaust. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of surprised that this you just turn it and I ain't gonna mess with them, but you can adjust the suspension that easy, the forks. The seat is a little hard, flat and wide. Flat and wide. Akrapovich exhaust. I'm not. I hope these are. I wonder if these are stock. I don't know, but they're short. It's a 3-finger lever. It's too short to put my pinky on it, and it's kind of weird for me. I like this bike. Let's go! Gotta keep the group together. This guy's gonna ride with us now. Very light bike. Only 300 and it's just under 350 pounds. It's snatchy. Brakes are good, brakes are good. I say that about all brakes. I really ain't a complainer of brakes. Those 401s, that back tire looks like it's bouncing all over the place and it looks super small. How loud is your ego? Otherwise, they're the same size bike. Huh?
How do you like it?
It's pretty nice. I like it. You can definitely tell it's a dirt bike engine. A single cylinder. Some people would say that it's just too big cc for single cylinder, but I'm not sure. People on the internet know more than engineers engineering the bikes, but I've seen people complain about that. That's got a much cleaner look because the peg is down low like that. The 2 pegs on one bracket. So it leaves the tail open like that, where this one, they come from the tail. These are the slowest lights on the planet. It's a Porsche. It sounds like a turd. It does sound like a turd, but we're cruising in 2nd gear. Revving like, I don't know where am I? Oh, okay, 5.5. It's very nimble. Very light, and it just feels light. It doesn't even feel like it's 350 pounds. Oh, got to relearn the one blinker switch here. Yeah, I rode like 8-9 Harleys today, and they have turn signal switch on both sides, left on the left, right on right. So I went to turn my right turn signal on, and about hit the starter button. The ergonomics aren't terrible. It's a mild, aggressive stance. I mean, you can be confident in the corners on this bike. I can feel that. Very confidence inspiring. Roll on in 4th gear. I can imagine that the Vitpilen with the bars would be superbly comfortable over this one. The bumps upset it a little bit. They really do. I think that's just because of how light it is, and probably because the smaller diameter wheels, because they're small. They're not very big, if you can see on those. Oh man. He's giving that thing the beans or something that's popping, and I don't think he knows what gear to be. Shifting like crazy. Why does he keep doing that? Already a better ride than the route is better than the Harley route, because we've been on the highway long enough to get it up in higher gear. I'm gonna get it into 6th gear. These roads suck. 6th gear. 62 mile an hour, and it has a little bit, but it don't like it. It don't like it at all. It wants to be up in the higher res for sure. Can't see anything out of my mirror. Bar and mirrors are cool. Those are added, obviously. You can see where they should be right there. They're stiff. Those Harleys did spoil me. I'm forgetting to turn off the signal. Shifting smooth, not real jerky, nice and smooth. It's not jerking you down. Come on. Not very much engine braking to talk about. At all. It's got some get up. Got some get up. 75 horse, I think. I thought it said like 64 Newton meters of torque. I don't know why all that counts into foot pounds. I would guess to say 40 or 50 foot pounds of torque. But all it needs in this little bike. The seat is hard, flat, and wide, and when I got my legs down, it's digging into my thighs. I can't remember if I said how, I did say, I'm 200 pounds, 6 foot tall, 36-inch inseam. It's a wheelie for days. It's got enough giddy up to get you in trouble, that's for sure. It's a nice bike. It is a nice bike. I think this one, I think if I was looking at it correctly, is $11,900. Which isn't bad for what it is. It seems about the range where you can count on these sides style bikes to be. I think at that price I would go with something with a bigger motor, like I think you can get the 790 in that price range, and it's a parallel twin. It would be smoother, and it is smoother. I rode that. I did do a ride review on that. It is smoother, and it doesn't sound as, I don't know, weak. This guy wants to turn on all the red lights. I'm not a fan of the seat. I'm not a fan of sitting at stop signs in this town. Good brakes, good brakes. What's he pointing at? The brakes down low. The foot pedal. See how easy it is to find nooch. First. If you snap it, right there it is. You can only hit neutral coming down from second. Sounds like a turd. Even with the Krapovich exhaust. I think mine's the only one that has one. If you put a dirt bike muff on this, it would sound like a dirt bike. It already kind of does, but I think it'd be funny. Oh, we're just rolling through yellows. Somebody's waving. This is a nice bike, it really is. This could definitely be a beginner bike for sure. Like, I would not hesitate to put a beginner on this bike. I would even skip the 401. I wouldn't even go for the 401. I like the dirt bike look style bars. That's cool. That's cool. I understand that rack on the top. Put your lunchbox there. Interessante for sure. I kind of wish these levers were just a smidge shorter, because I'm hitting my finger, my pinky is rubbing on the little nub. But yeah, it's a very simple looking bike. Well, altogether, just a very simple bike. No modes. No nothing. Woo! Bouncing off the ground. Bouncing off the ground. I'm not sure how fast we hit there, about 80. Sixth gear, just cruising. Doesn't like the bumps at all. It upsets him. I wonder if you could take some out of the suspension a little bit and soften it up. I don't know how well that would help. I think just with the lightness of it, it's going to be what it's going to be. This highway sucks. Get off on it with one hand. The tank's real low. It's got that, it's almost like a modern cafe style. That flat all the way across. So the tank's low. I would like the tank to be a little taller so I can lean on it. I like to do that a little bit on my bike. The tank's a little taller. You kind of rest your arm on it. You kind of take the weight off your back a little bit. I felt something just hit my foot. I felt something just hit my foot. It handles these curves good. Very nice, very nice. So if you like ride reviews, I got a lot of them. Like I said, Harleys, KTMs, a whole bunch. Suzuki. I'm getting ready to get off this bike, and I'm going to be getting on a Kawasaki Ninja ZX6R. I have to say that slowly and think about it, because I keep wanting to call it a 636, but I think this new Ninja ZX6R is the 600. I don't think it is the 636. I'm not 100% on that. Super easy bike to ride. Super easy bike to ride. That sounded good. Dude, these scooters are everywhere, and some people on them are pretty dangerous on them. Neutral is weird. If I stomp on it, I hit neutral. I like those handlebars. Hey. anyways, this is going to be the end of the ride. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you didn't like it, hit that dislike button. If you ain't subscribed, please subscribe today. And I'll catch you on the next video. This is Woody. Peace and I'm out. As Blockhead would say, deuces.